Good morning. It's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. You may have noticed yesterday I didn't do an in-person video. I released bag one summary video where I put in a picture of what scrap bag number one had in it and all of the projects I created from that. I would like to do that for each of the scrap bags, although I'm probably going to combine, I think it's 10 and 11, because 10 was mostly orange and then 11 was just a single skein of orange, or maybe it was reversed, whatever. Those two will be put together. So, the reason why I didn't come on in person yesterday was I had nothing to show you. I've been working on a project for like 3 days now. From the book I got for Christmas, my daughter gave me this Animal Amigurumi by Lauren Espy for Christmas. I made this monkey. Hey, here he is. I made the monkey in pink and purple as part of a scrap bag challenge. And when I was talking about having so much orange, someone suggested a tiger. There's a tiger in the book. Got a lot of color work. Changing color for those stripes. But he is done. Okay. Time for the confessional. I got the head, the body, the arms, and one leg done. I did not know if I was going to have enough yarn left to finish the second leg and the tail. I had a scrap of the orange yarn, like a tail that I cut off, that I was using as a bookmark. It's like Ruth Buzzy little curl in the middle of my forehead there. So I took that little tail of orange yarn and I went to 3 different totes and the shelf back here. Does this match? Finally got one that was pretty close, but not quite. I finished up the second leg. I had just enough left to sew that leg on because I figured, okay, if I run short, I'll pull a tail from one of the other things I'm sewing on and take the last few stitches. That worked. But the tail is just a little bit different of color orange. And this lighting, it's hard to see. In really good sunlight, like right next to a window, you might be able to tell. But hey, I'm calling him done. My husband said I should call him Tony the Tiger. I said, I think that's copyrighted. I don't want to mess with copyright. So I'm not quite sure what he will be called, but he is done. And I did have to do some ripping out because the stripes just weren't working out. I don't know if I got my stitch count wrong or my stitch marker wasn't in the right place, but some of these stripes were coming out so that there wasn't going to be room to have the belly patch on a bare spot without stripes. So I ended up ripping out a few rows and redoing it. But that is done. Hey, keep the laptop company because I'm not going to do it. There we go. So what is next? That's all that's left. Peach, sparkly green, sparkly white, and 0.88 ounce of orange. I'm thinking an axolotl with the peach. Now the peach, that's not a worsted weight. I think it's sport weight. So I will probably double this up and do an F hook if that seems too stiff, then maybe I'd go to a G. But I think I am going to double this up and make an axolotl. And then I was thinking, oh, he can have sparkly white gills. I was thinking then to make a sparkly green and white turtle. Green and white striped shell, white underbody to the shell, green head, probably white feet. And then we'll deal with the 0.88 ounce orange. I've been dealing with so much orange lately. I'm going to put that off for a while. And then it's on to the next bag. Although maybe I'll take a little break and finish up one of the kits I have started. Right now I have 3 different kits started. I just keep getting pulled back into the scrap bags because it's like, I want to finish this. I want to finish this so I can just be free to work on other stuff. I don't have myself on any sort of timeline. I could go finish the other stuff and leave the scrap bag challenge for like just do 1 bag a month. But it's like I want to finish that off and have it done with. But then there will be other scrap bags that I will be continuing with. Like just sitting here, I could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 scrap bags. Oh, sorry. I was probably bumping the shelf that the phone is on and making things wiggle as I was counting. So there's at least 11 other scrap bags that I've picked up at thrift stores from time to time. And they're just waiting to be used. And then I can always have my husband make up. Those I don't call scrap bags. Those I call artist's choice bags. Because he has a better eye for color than I do. He likes to do oil paintings. He has an artistic eye. So from time to time, I'll say, just go in, look at the yarn shelves, and pick out 3 or 4 colors of yarn that go well together. And I'll just make stuff with them until the yarn's gone. And those have turned out to be fun. That's a fun challenge. But I just have this finish it off sense. Nope, that wasn't the mailman. To this whole scrap bag challenge. I'm on bag 12. That means there's only 6 more to go. And it feels like the end is in sight. I probably won't finish in February, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish in March. As long as I keep up working at it. So you know what I'm going to do? I am going to take... Oh, I have a funny story for you first. It's sort of a frustrating story, but it has a funny ending. Last night I'm sitting there working on the Tiger, watching Star Trek, the Enterprise incident. And I get a text message on my phone. I look at it. It says that my phone, my charge card has been charged $3.25 to a food delivery service in Spain. Nope. So I had to leave Star Trek behind, make a phone call to customer service. And she's like, what are you disputing? I said, this $3.25 charge to a food service app in Spain. I said, we don't do fast food. I cook 7 days a week. And she's like, you cook 7 days a week? Can I come live with you? We did get the whole thing. We had to cancel the card, had to get a new card. Been through this before. This is either the 3rd or 4th time that there's been a fraudulent charge on one of my charge cards. Fortunately, the last 2 times I've been able to catch it with the first little charge. I think that they make a little charge to see if it goes through, and then they'll try doing bigger stuff. Nope. That's why I have all these alerts that come right to my phone. We got it all straightened out. And then she's like, okay, I gotta ask this. What did you make for dinner tonight? And I said, Greek rice bowls. Ooh, that sounds good. What's that? I said, okay. It's you serve it on a bed of rice, and you have Greek meatballs. They were lamb mixed with feta cheese, garlic, oregano. Is that it? Just the seasoned meatballs. And then you have a cucumber and tomato mixture you put over it and top the whole thing with tzatziki sauce. Oh, that sounds so good. And what are you doing tomorrow? Oh, dear. She goes, I want to come live with you. She goes, I don't like to cook. My husband doesn't like to cook. Well, we're going to come move into your house. I said, I have never laughed so much during a call to dispute a credit card purchase. That was fun. Thank you, Marilla in Georgia. You made it a very enjoyable experience to have to go through the hassle of changing credit card information on probably a dozen different auto pays. I have to go through the credit card statements for the last month or two and see what we have set up for auto pays, and then go to those websites and fill in the new information once the cards come. And we're without cards until they are delivered on Monday. So if I want to go grocery shopping today or Monday, I'm going to have to take cash with me because, well, I could put it on Discover. But the joys of credit cards. But that was just so funny. She's asking, oh, do you plan your meals? How do you decide what you're going to make? She just was very chatty and very pleasant to deal with last night. So I hope that made you smile or laugh like it did with me. I don't think I've ever told a customer service representative what I made for dinner before. I do with you guys sometimes because someone will say, what did you make for dinner? Or how do you make that? Or what's the recipe? Yeah, that comes up here, but I don't think it's ever come up talking with a credit card person before. Okay, it's time to go have some lunch, and I have no idea what I'm having. And then probably a salad. There is some salad left over from yesterday, and I probably put one of those meatballs on top and make myself a Greek salad. That sounds like a good plan. Have some salad, watch Y5O, and first up is a peachy axolotl. And maybe by the end of the day, I'll be able to break out the next bag of scrap yarn. Yep, it's back to the little ones again, the scrappy little ones. It's going to be a challenge, but after working with so much orange, I think I'll have fun going back to lots of little stuff again. So, bye-bye, and thank you for watching.